If you had to delete all social media accounts to save your relationship, would you do it without no hesitation?
Hey, boo, no.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm right with you when you're right. I'm not deleting anything, baby. I'm going to delete you before I delete those social media apps.
Yo, what kind of world are we living in now? This is crazy. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? It's your man JaMichael Moore, back for another episode of JaMike's Corner. Yeah, we ain't gonna harp on this one too long. Let's get straight to it.
I'm so sorry, especially in this day and age where social media plays a huge role in most people's careers. Absolutely not. Like, I'm not deleting anything. I'm so sorry.
When I saw this video, I immediately a part of me understood to an extent what they were saying, but then a lot of me just was like, bro, what are y'all talking about? You telling me to save your relationship, you wouldn't delete an app that you ain't even have, you have no control over of what they do with it anyways, but you wouldn't delete an app off of your phone to save your relationship. Now, I'm gonna agree with you here. Yes, true enough. Social media has a great platform to be a place where you can market yourself and get it out to your business, reach an audience that you might have not been able to reach otherwise if it was not for this platform. I get that. I get it. But for some reason, when I'm listening to these women speak and how they use that as an excuse, I don't think that was the reason as to why they were saying they would delete their social media. To me, I feel like it was more of a deeper reason of how the internet gives you this false sense of connection with people more than having connection with people in person. I grew up in a time where it was like before the internet. So you actually had to go out and interact with people. You had to pick up the phone and dial their number. It was no text messaging. Like, you actually really had to communicate and talk to people in order for it to actually be a sense of change in life, right? But nowadays, we have a lot of social media. We have internet. Everything is based off of the internet. And though it has brought us closer, in a way it has made us far apart too, because we have this false sense that we're closer than what we think. But it's a little shallow at times because it's only through the internet. When I listen to these women speak, it's almost like they've more connected with this social media era to the point of believing that, hey, this is more important than somebody who actually can make a difference in my life that is here. Because for you to say I'm not going to fix my relationship based off of an app is mind-boggling. But let's continue.
I would like to know, what does it come down to that deleting
my social media is going to help our relationship? Child, I would have to hit somebody.
What has happened?
Listen, Linda, what I want to say is at this point, okay, deleting social media might just save the world, okay?
If that man is asking you to delete your social media, you need to delete his butt. And drop down in our comments and let us know, would you or would you not? And if you say you would, we're going to judge you and we're going to get back to the show.
Now I'm gonna give y'all a little story, right? There was one time where I was talking to this young lady years ago, back in the day.
What you doing, Mom?
And we were dating for quite some time. I want to say either a year, almost 2 years, right? And I'm a type of person where I don't check your stuff. I don't care to. It's just, bro, if you doing something wrong, it's gonna show it. It's gonna bring it to the light. It's gonna show itself. I don't have to go looking for anything.
If you guys have made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you never miss when we upload a new video for you. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up. It's completely free and it goes a long way.
Also, don't forget to leave a comment because we like to hear from y'all. We want to know what y'all think. Is the video good? Does it suck? Did you learn something from it? Just say hello. Put a smiley face. I don't care. Just write something. Interact. Communicate. We like those things.
Now back to the video.
So it was this one day, I believe she was asleep, and I was outside, and she had left her computer. I had like this back patio and whatnot, and she had left her computer there. And like I said, I don't care to check anything of yours. That's just not who I am. But I heard a voice, which I now know was the Holy Spirit speaking to me. This voice was so clear that day. It said, look at her messages. I'm like, what? It said, no, go look at her messages. And specifically, this was on like Facebook. It was like, look at her messages. So I'm like, all right, cool. I open her computer. It just happened to open directly to that. Like, I didn't even know. It just opened directly to her Facebook page. And I clicked on her messages. And y'all, when I tell you, it's funny now, I can laugh about it, but bruh, this girl had a completely different life through these messages that she was talking to. She was talking to multiple different people, right? And bro, when I tell you the life that she had created through messaging on these people was like, bro, her imagination was crazy, bro. Like, she created bro, she said she had a child, but she ain't had no kids. I'm around this girl every day. This girl ain't never been pregnant. Well, I can't say she ain't never been pregnant a day in her life. But this girl, like, she ain't got no kids. I know her mama, I knew her dad, I knew all of them. Trust me, they would tell me she had some kids. This girl ain't got no kids. She made up this whole lifestyle and was talking to this person, talking to multiple people, created a new name, say she was from all these different places. And I remember I brought it to her attention. I'm like, hey, yo, what's this? Bro, she was like, she couldn't even take accountability for what it was. She was like shocked. She was just shocked. I'm like, you created this. So lo and behold, yeah, that relationship didn't last. But when I hear these women say they wouldn't quit this app to save their relationship, often in my mind, I think about that time where this young lady was making up this whole thing and had this false sense of connection through this app versus somebody that she was actually with. And I believe that sometimes social media can give us this sense of validation that we don't get in person often, which then makes us then turn to the app. And then, oh man, that's why likes and views and all those things, they're great, but they're very dangerous at times, because we can tend to put our worth within what this app is just spitting back to us, which is just data. And we think that, oh man, the higher the number, the greater whatever it is. That's why I promise you, bro, I'm a type of person where I don't care about views. And it kind of gets me in trouble sometimes, because in order to grow, you need to worry about all that. But I don't care about it because I can see the dangers of how you can put your worth in it versus other things. And I've spoken on stages before. I promise you, if you were to go in front of 10 people and you had to go speak, you'll be like, oh my gosh, this is nerve-wracking. But you see 10 views on an app, you be thinking, man, I ain't doing nothing, and you be about ready to delete it. So when I saw this video, I felt the need to just bring up this, to just be careful. First and foremost, be careful what you feel is validation through an app. Human interaction at the end of the day is the most important thing. Do not allow this artificial interactions that we're now walking into to be more important than you actually interacting with a person. If social media can save your relationship by just deleting it, taking it away for a while, then please do that. I promise you're not going to miss anything on this app. That's what they designed these apps to make you feel like. You're going to miss out. And when you say I can't delete something that you weren't even born with because because my partner, he doesn't feel comfortable no more or something like that, bro, that sounds crazy. And you need to be checked out. So, but anyways, I just wanted to bring that up. I don't know. Y'all comment below. Y'all let me know if maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But anyways, if you made it this far in this video, I just want to say I appreciate you. Leave a Cash App. I'm just gonna always say that from now on. Other than that, I can't leave without saying where you are today is residual outcome of the thoughts you done had in the past. So till the next time, to the next video, I love y'all. Peace.